Good morning, YouTube. Didn't know how to pose this morning, so we're very not original, so I am sorry. But welcome to a full day of eating. Last night, we had a 3,000 calorie refeed, so your boy had a hot dog, a turkey, a chicken, a pizza. I'm just kidding, no. I was trying to quote Patrick from SpongeBob, where he says he was like a turkey, chicken, a pizza. If you know that episode, then you know. Anyways, but I did have a refeed of 3,000 calories yesterday. So we just had protein pancakes. We had a protein bar, and the finale was it was just like this crazy hot dog. It was like this crazy hot dog you would find at a carnival where it had all these crispy things on top of it. It had avocado, it had onions, it had all the works on it, and it was like a big hot dog. And it had yeah, just watch the video before this one, and and then for dinner we had like rice cakes, salad, and like yeah, like some sort of chicken salad with barbecue sauce. So super broke bodybuilder style type of meal. I'm quoting someone that called me a broke bodybuilder. My meals. Anyways, welcome to another full day of eating. We are going to be hitting back on track. Well, actually, we've been on track. Coach gave me a 3,000 calorie allowance. But today is 355 carbs, 65 fats, and 185 protein. And welcome yet another day of eating rice cakes. So I guess we are still broke, my guy. Um, but we made protein paste, at least the wife did, just because she's awesome and she weighs food and she knows how to prep. She's the best. So we're going to throw on this paste brought to you by HTLT subs, the hot chocolate one. Between the two, oh, it's so hard. I go back and forth. This is when you know a protein flavor is good. It's just like, I want this one this day. No, I want this one. And then you go back and forth. I could just do both of them in the day, but I want these to last long. And plus, I want to try other flavors, so we're going to order more. But anywho, we're going to throw this paste on. I was going to throw it on just one of them, but Paige managed to make it pretty thick and have a lot of spread that I might be able to put these at least on 3. So better for me. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. Look how creamy that is. That's just like the perfect cream. It's like a cream pie. Almost looks like a moon pie. Did you guys ever eat moon pies? Every time I look at moon pies when I walk by them at a gas station, I cannot help but think that this is poor man's food. Just because when you eat it, it's just like it doesn't like who goes out to be like, I want a moon pie? Like who does that? Like that's the only time I see a moon pie is either like at a gas station or like at a very like rundown events and someone just happened to have them in the back of their car and like yeah, anyways, like who how often do you see moon pies? Not me, unless you get them all the time. I'm not calling you poor. I'm just who gets that? Anyways, we're almost done scooping this. I swear it's taking me like a whole 2 minutes just to put on freaking paste on here. Not too much paste goes on this one. This guy doesn't get the love. Sorry, you're a little pasty today. No, I mean not pasty. Cool. And then what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna put cream, the ready whipped cream on top of it. And it's fat free, so every serving is 5 grams. Wait a second. Yeah, 5 grams. 5 grams is 2 tablespoons. That doesn't even look like 2 tablespoons, to be honest. So I'm gonna put it on 2 of them. I'm gonna put it on the pretty ones. This one that looks like not great, I won't give it the. There you go. That looks beautiful. There's a little gap. Had to fill the gap. So about 2 servings there. And then next, what we're gonna do is Paige got this syrup from, it's called Prozis. One of them is maple and one of them is chocolate. So just to really play with our options here, we're gonna do both. And there's pretty much the same amount of macros. So I think the grams are, let's see, 9 grams per serving. Let's do it. I really like, you see, just to make food a lot more. Oh, that was a little too squirty. We didn't like that. Dang, it's not going to be as pretty as I want. It's dripping like gumdrops. Dang it. I'm sorry, guys. It's not going to look pretty, but we did the best we can. It literally just looks like bloop, 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 bloop. I wanted it to be a perfect stream. That was weird. Anyways. Oh, this one came out like, dang it. If this was like ketchup, this one like pumped out like just like straight up disgusting. Like you just like, you know, those farts where it's just like, that's pretty much what it did. This one farted out like ketchup when it's just like, you know how you don't shake it and then it just gets all like watery and just like wateries up your whole plate. It's just like, that's disgusting. What a morning. Anyways, this is it. Here, let me pose. That's really cute. I look cute. Here, I'll even like hold one of them. Is that good for a picture, guys? Should I bite into it? I have to taste test for you. Let me show you a close-up of this. Yeah, look at that. Ignore that one. Ignore this one. This is like one of those things. This makes me think of when you're at Crumble and you're like looking at the 4, and this is how your eyes see things. Just like, wow, that one looks awesome. That's definitely a second place. That's a third place. I'm not getting that cookie. This is the one where like, I'm not getting that cookie. But let's take a couple taste tests of these two specifically. And then I'm gonna let you guys go because I want to look outside at the window, be grateful, eat this stuff, and I guess treat this like a prep again because I guess we're still on that rice cake grind and we're addicted to them now. So let's dive into that. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. You will die if you don't look at it. That's a SpongeBob quote. Sorry. We're going to be all nice in person, like if I'm in your face eating this. So, I mean, I am in your face. So. What a delicious breakfast. You see, I had pancakes the last few days. I feel like this will go along the way, especially with 4 rice cakes, and it's less carbs too. So you can play with carbs. Like my meals today are a beast actually. I'm having like 5 to 6 meals, so spacing them out just to really control my hunger cues. But yeah, this is really good, guys. Oh, as for HTLT subs, use code Josh for 15% off. Let's move on to the next meal. Meal number 2. So I just did cardio of 30 minutes and it was just an incline of, Incline of 10 and a speed of 3. So taking it super easy. That's pretty much what I do on my off season. That's like the most I do for intensity and yeah, but for 30 minutes for now. And man, your boy is feeling energized from yesterday's refeed. Like I truly needed that because mentally I've been kind of messed up, guys. Like someone said that post-show mentality of food is harder than the before, because I mean we're like working up towards the show, so everything you eat is just like you gotta be on point, and then you show up to show day, and then yeah, all your work pays off. But after the show, the mind plays tricks on you, and once you take a bite of that first cookie or dessert or anything sugar that you're not used to eating throughout a prep, it just like, for me, it just kind of like made my mind a little bit crazy. Like my body was just like, oh my gosh, I want this, I want that, that looks great, blah blah blah. And so the last few days I have actually been pretty tempted of like wanting to have sweets all the time. So I would like want to snack on something throughout the day. And so for me to, like, guys, it got to the point where when I was filling up my tires yesterday and when I was in line, like I was so consumed in thinking about the next meal. When I was on prep, I thought about the next meal all the time, and I was just like, oh my gosh. But now that I'm eating more, it's like, why should I be thinking about the next meal if I'm eating a good amount? So it's like a mental thing I'm like trying to like rework on and fix. And I got to the point where, I mean, I wasn't trying to diagnose myself, but I got so scared to the point where I went into the like the Alcohol Anonymous and read the pamphlet that I have on hand, just because I studied that a little bit when I was like going through my own like addictions and habits. And one of the things that they talked about was food addictions and disorders and um, all that stuff. And so I was just like, I don't want to get to that point. And so I really had to like, I had a very spiritual moment where I was praying to God and asked like, please like really help me control myself mentally. Like I pretty much gave it to him then and there. And we're just like, hey, I need your help. I can't do this without you. I am like pretty much agreeing that I am nothing without you. So I need you. So he is greater than I, and through him I can do all things, is like pretty much yesterday's message. And so for me to push through and get through this all, I'm pretty much making all these meals throughout the day, because I'm just constantly tempted to snack or eat something every hour or every couple hours. So I'm keeping my meals relatively small to kind of ease in and re-dial in my relationship with food, because I thought it was really good leading up to show day. But then right as soon as I had a cookie and just a few meals, it just like I got into this mindset of just like, I want everything. And or not mindset, but like the body was just like, give me everything, give me more. And I was just like, oh man, this is too much. Like I was at church the other day, and it was so hard for me to focus at church because I was thinking about food, guys. I was thinking about what's the meal I'm going to have tomorrow, what's the meal I'm going to have the next day. And I felt so bad because I was just so consumed with that. And I was just like, this is not good. I should be worshiping. And so I was on my phone for like 20 minutes of the 2 hours, which I got to say, I'm pretty, I'm not perfect, guys. And yeah, I was on my phone for 20 minutes just trying to figure out the meals I was going to have later that day or even the next day and the days after. And it just became this obsession where I was just like, okay, I really need help. And I was like, good thing I came to church today, because it's like keeping me grounded and like reminding me that there's a lot more purpose in life than just like having this dopamine rush of eating. And another thing too I'm working on as well is leading up to show day, my energy was so low that my caffeine intake like went up to the 300s, sometimes the 400s. And now I'm easing off of it slowly. So today and yesterday, I only had 100 milligrams of caffeine. So that's what I'm like working on. I'm working on to slowly just doing non-stim. So let me show you what I've been using, because again, you got to get pre-workout that, at least for me, that helps you control your hunger cues. And this is the pre-workout I'm using right now. Well, I'm working with them. It's HTLT subs. HTLT means harder than last time. So like it's like for you to get better at your goals, or you're working harder than last time. That's pretty much what it means. Love the message. And so, and I love Starburst. So I got the pink candy, and 1 scoop is 100 milligrams, and 2 scoops is 200, and then 3 scoops is, the 300. And then the pump, I do 2 scoops of this. So 1 scoop of this and 2 scoops of this. And this is peach rings. And personally, I go back and forth. I love both of them. I like this one probably a centimeter more, like barely. But use code use code Josh to save 50% off. Help your boy and his wife out. Anyways, but yeah, I won't let you astray, guys. It's actually really good. Don't worry. Let us eat this next meal. I'm actually really excited. So after show day, after having some cookies, I did have a meal that was, I feel like was very, what's that word? Wasn't over the top, because the show before that I had In-N-Out, and then the show before that one, which was 2 years ago, I had BJ's, which is like a American restaurant, and I had a pizza, and it felt like I didn't have a cheat meal, just because what I got after show day was actually a what was it? It was a entree dish at a, I believe it was a Chinese restaurant or Mandarin. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna have to fact check my coach, but I had that and then some dumplings, and it was really good. It felt very clean. I didn't feel bad. It was just like the next day, next couple days, that I was given a 2,700 limit, and then I was just I was traveling, so I didn't have the best foods on hand. And the foods I had, I feel like I had a good amount of carbs, but there was the fat was definitely going up, and the fat was going up from foods that had more sugar, and I feel like it was the sugar that triggered me in a way where like I kind of want everything and anything. But going back to the Chinese restaurant, what I got was it had like eggs, barbecue pork, shrimp, broccoli, and rice. That's all it was. And so ever since I had that meal, like today, I'm definitely craving something like that. So what I'm making here right now is it's 107 grams of rice raw, and then 150 grams of broccoli, and then 4 eggs. And then what I'm gonna put on top of it, just because it tastes super yummy, it's this right here, the brown sugar bourbon. I don't know how to say it, but yeah. By the looks of it, this day is probably going to be a big day, and I'm talking a whole ton, so I'll probably just show you 3 meals for the day, and then the next day I'll show you just more that I'm playing with. Like, I was watching SpongeBob with Kyle yesterday, and we were watching the episode with the No Name, the blue jellyfish, where Mr. Krabs starts making Krabby Patties with jellyfish jelly. Jellyfish jelly! Oh, I just had a sandwich. No, I don't have a sandwich. A sandwich full of jellyfish jelly. How are my vocal cues? If they were good, all thanks to Samoans. If it wasn't good, then it's the Mayan side that wasn't singing good. I'm sorry. If you guys know, the Samoans, they have beautiful medley. But if it sounds bad too, I'm going to blame the mic. We're going to do a test taste of this bad boy. And man, I'm so excited. So excited. Especially for the third meal. The third meal is going to be so mediocre and simple, but there's a story behind it. Because your boy, again, we eat everything from nostalgia. It's what we're using to heal ourselves, and I believe it's working today. And I'm excited. Check that out. Look at that. Oh. 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 That is so beautiful. Look at that. That might be a cover photo. That looks pretty good. Oh, shoot. Man, these are good cover photos. Am I right? The lighting's pretty good, and this is from a phone camera. So yeah, let me show you a better close-up. Look at that. 150 grams of broccoli, 4 eggs, and some rice. Looking yummy to me with a bourbon. Yum! I know, guys, I'm so weird. We're going to zoom into the deep end. Okay, that's enough. And now, gotta make sure this oven is not hot. Matt's not hot, never hot. This is a pre-workout meal, by the way. Man, that's yummy.
I would like an entree of the egg, broccoli, and rice. And this is what it is. I wish I had chopsticks. But I ran out. They were disposable, so I definitely need to get more. Tastes like a restaurant. If this was quality, I would give it like a Panda Express quality for sure. Not quite restaurant. Maybe a little bit above Panda Express. Because, I mean, we made it ourselves. When you make your own food, it's just tastes so much better. Yum. It needs more bourbon. On the rice specifically. So, we're going to go ham on the brown sugar. Bourbon. Oh, yeah. Drizzle all that. Personally, I like putting the seasoning on the food after it's cooked. I just taste it a lot better. When it's being cooked, don't really taste it at all. That's just me. Maybe my buds are fried, but I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you in the next meal, which will be after the gym. So stay zesty, my friends. Stay zesty.
All right, guys. So I'm not quite in the gym just yet, but we need to get ready for some pump. Gotta get that good old pump from good old HTLT subs, peach rings. Always feels good to have a pre-workout that just tastes like childhood. Oh, gotta be careful. We're in the car. If it smells like peach rings all the time in here, it's gonna be. I'm gonna be tempted the whole time wanting to chew on some peach. Yeah, let's do a taste test of this. I know I've done several taste tests of this flavor already, man, but I gotta say, every time when I come back to it, it's almost like it's like my first time. That's when you know what's good. That's when you know what's good. So gotta shake it up. I had some ice in here, but hey, we're in Arizona, so I feel like ice just straight up just becomes liquid automatically because of the heat here. Like, I swear, guys, don't leave your bottles in the car. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Yummy. Well, now I want to show you my favorite meal. The meal I've been waiting for this whole day. You're probably like, what is it? What's in that sandwich, Josh? It's the ultimate skinny boy meal. I'm gonna probably eat half, maybe a full. Ooh, my wife is calling me, so I'm gonna make this quick, but it's a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Peanut butter jelly sandwich. Look at that. Look at that. So yummy. So yummy. I'll see you at the next meal. Alright guys, this looks so messy, but this is just chicken with onions, spring mix, and cilantro in a burrito. I'm gonna try to wrap this up. Let's see if I even have the skill sets to try to wrap this up like a burrito. It's already like, I warmed this up and it came out pretty cracked, so it's probably not gonna happen, but if anything, we'll just do a taste test. Put some Valentino sauce on it. Also prepping a salad with some chicken as well, so it's just gonna be a standard chicken with salad. Actually, we're gonna put that on the side already just because your boy has a posing session going on. It's a busy day, so hopefully the chicken doesn't make... I don't know how the elements work, but hopefully the chicken, when I put it in here, doesn't make this all like... what's that word, like soggy and everything. That's what I'm hoping for, because I want to eat this later. And then my third meal is going to be another meal with chicken. So we're going to split this in two. Let's go. So we're going to do a taste test right off the bat. This is not a pretty, man. To that comment, that one guy that said, I eat like a broke bodybuilder. You're darn right. Cilantro, onions, and chicken. The best combo. And this sauce is just great.
Tastes authentic to me. Tastes authentic to me. I want to finish this up. I have to go run another errand. And then I guess I'm not going to show you the next meal because you guys know what the next meal. I mean, it's just a salad. So just this right here. Check that out. Just spring mix, onions, and then chicken. I'll see you at the very last. Oh, you know what I'm gonna put on this? I'm just gonna put caramel rice cake on top of it and break it apart. Actually, we'll do that right now. I'm gonna eat the other rice cake just because the boy just wants the carbs. He wants all of them. I want all the carbs. The last meal, carb we're gonna play with is potatoes. So I think it's not gonna be that special, but you know how salads they have like croutons? Well, my crouton choice today is gonna be a freaking rice cake, a caramel one. So call me freaking weird or crazy, but this is what we're going for. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge, and I'm just hoping it tastes great later. Look at that. Oh, let me just flip around the camera. Look how a kid put that together, guys. A kid put that together, and that kid is me. A kid put that together too. Look how I'm a 28-year-old man. I need to be more authentic. I'm sorry, guys. I'll see you at the very last meal.
Hello, my name is Joshua Stewart, and we are going to be making our last meal of the night. Wow, I'm not sure if I told you guys, but my fit today was inspired by Bubble Bass from SpongeBob. Here, actually, let me go grab the whole thing. I think I already mentioned it already in this video, but I just forget things all the time because your boy still has prep brain. Honestly, we have prep brain all year round. So this is the fit because Bubble Bass wears orange, green, and I don't have black frames, so we're having black tank and glasses. So this is it. Bubble Bass. You forgot the pickles. Anyways, yeah. Well, I'm not wearing brown because he does wear brown, but I mean, I have brown skin. It counts. It all counts. Anyways, this is my last meal, guys. I'm just cutting up some potatoes, making myself some fries, and we're just having chicken and 28 grams of Sweet Baby Ray's, so nothing crazy. And when I make my fries, honestly, guys, all I do is just chop up all my potatoes like this, and then just like go down doing this technique, whatever you want to call it. And I honestly, like, I don't air fry anything just because we don't have an air fryer, and I just do not have the patience to like have this cook for too long. So let me just show you a trick of what I do. I won't show you just because you just have to trust me. You have to trust me. And oh, hold on. So what I do is I go over to the water over here, and sorry, Paige, I used the wrong bowl. We're gonna use multiple bowls. Paige always tells me I use too many bowls and I have too many dishes, and she's right. I do. I just have issues. Yes, admitting is the first step of recovery. Anyways, so I put it all in a bowl like this, and then I just throw it in the microwave for like 4 minutes. And you know what happens? They pretty much get like kind of soggy to my liking. Not soggy, but they get kind of like bendy a little. Like, so guys, In-N-Out Burger, they have fries called extra light, and I really like the fries like that. They're just kind of like
Noodles?
almost like, yeah, like noodles. So that's how I like my fries. So don't judge me. Anyways, that's pretty much my last meal. So I'm just having chicken with barbecue sauce and then potatoes. I told you guys it wasn't going to be anything special, but this is how it is. Thank you so much for watching, and tune in till next time, which is tomorrow. We're gonna be getting sushi with the wife, so I'm excited for that. So like, comment, subscribe, do all those good things. Support me and Paige. Love you guys. You have a good day. Go destroy your goals. Bye.